Something straight out of Orwell.
I think the most important point in 1984 is that power grows not out of the barrel of a gun. Power grows not out of the thought police and rule by terror. It grows out of the power of language in that.
To keep the masses confused, bickering over, which science is correct, which politicians are correct, and which methods are correct.
Those in power who control language control the way we see the world. See, any politician in power starts using doublespeak. They all lie. They all use doublespeak.
You call it the wrap-up smear. You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it. And then you write it, and they'll say, see, it's reported in the press that this, and this. So they have that validation that the press reported the smear, and then it's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic.
Listen, I'm a politician, which means I'm a cheat and a liar. And when I'm not kissing babies, I'm stealing their lollipops.
They all lie. They all use doublespeak.
We just don't know the long-term side effects of basically modifying people's DNA and RNA.
My understanding is that these vaccines do not modify your DNA or RNA.
We just don't know the long-term side effects of basically modifying people's DNA and RNA.
My understanding is that these vaccines do not modify your DNA or RNA.
They all lie. They all use doublespeak.
It reminds me of those internet shower pranks where the pranksters keep pouring shampoo on the heads of those showering.
Shampoo! Fucking shampoo!
Who have their eyes closed, not able to see the pranksters putting additional shampoo on their head without them being aware. People with their mind's eye closed to any alternate narratives are unable to see the obvious fact that they're being manipulated by people outside of their peripheral vision. In this same way, these roundtable groups do the exact same thing. They will continue to manipulate the masses through puppet politicians, having the people blame them and their governments instead of the roundtable groups. Protests, rallies, riots, and racially charged rhetoric provide the fuel for mass confusion. And as the masses unleash their frustration on cities and governments, on everything but the real perpetrators, the roundtable groups, they will continue to do this as long as they can, because it's their job to maintain power, and they're proficient at it. Maintaining power for who and for what purpose is the subject of another video series that we're working on. But when people start to suspect them, they conveniently label everything a conspiracy theory in their media for public dismissal. The other tactic is to get the people to blame each other, kind of like the two ladies in the footage.
What are you doing? I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're freaking out. Well, the shampoo's not coming off. What kind of shampoo do you use? I thought you said you use this shampoo too. Yeah, but mine's not like laundry detergent.
Not knowing that there is someone outside their frame of reference controlling the shampoo. And no matter how much they rinse their head, the soap is still there. All they need to do is open their eyes and see what is going on. But the fear of the pain of getting soap in their eyes keeps their eyes shut and ignorant to the tricksters that are pranking them for private gain. And then they blame each other, just like politically, Democrats and Republicans blame each other.
What are you doing?
Ideologically, liberals and conservatives blame each other.
I didn't do anything.
Economically, the poor blame the rich.
Well, the shampoo's not coming off.
Social economically, the working class blames the merchant class.
What kind of shampoo do you use?
Each, not knowing the who, behind the scenes, puppeting their every move. Stay up to date with everything Iconic by following us on all of our social media. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like our videos. Due to monetization restrictions, you can support us by going to patreon.com/theiconicpodcast and make a monthly pledge. we are happy to announce the launch of the Iconic Label, where you can go to theiconiclabel.com and purchase an ever-expanding line of merchandise and gear. And now, without further ado, enjoy part 2 of Communist Subversion.